Stop what you're doing right now. If you've ever seen a 20-year-old on Instagram flashing a rented Lamborghini talking about trading Forex and building an empire, you need to watch this video. The FTC just dropped the hammer on one of the biggest names in the game, I Am Mastery Academy. We're talking a $795 million judgment and nearly $90 million in assets being turned over. Ringleaders Chris and Isis Terry are surrendering the keys to the kingdom. If you're trying to build a real business in 2026, you need to know how they got caught so you don't make the same mistakes. Today, we're breaking down the official May 2026 FTC settlement, the fake luxury lifestyles, and how to tell the difference between a legitimate opportunity and a predatory scheme. So what happened? So Teresa, what happened? So here's the tea. The FTC and the state of Nevada finally settled their case against the lead defendants of I Am Mastery Academy, also known as IML iMarkets Live, and most recently IOVIA. Since 2018, this group has reportedly taken over $1.2 billion from people like you and me. See, the FTC alleged that they use false or baseless earnings claims to lure people in. They promised you learn to trade like a pro. But the real business was the MLM, okay? Recruiting more people to pay for the training so you could earn a commission. And here is the kicker. The FTC found that 90% of people dropped out within 6 months. Why? Because the money wasn't in the trading, it was in the recruiting. And that's not a business, that's a revolving door. Now, the FTC was very specific about how they marketed, okay? They targeted young people. They used social media to flaunt expensive lifestyles that were purportedly funded by trading. But the FTC says those lifestyles were actually funded by the fees paid by new recruits. This is what I call the Lambo illusion. In the sovereign world, we build wealth through real skills, with like using our hands or teaching something. SEO actually affiliate marketing. We don't need to rent a jet to prove our value. If the only way you can sell a product is by showing off a watch, you haven't paid for the product. The product is the problem. Now let's talk numbers. The court imposed a massive $795 million judgment. Now usually these guys don't have $800 million sitting in a checking account. So the Terrys and the other lead defendants are surrendering nearly $90 million in actual assets. And this includes cash, property, and luxury items. The FTC is taking the toys back to help compensate the victims. And this should be a wake-up call. The government is watching social media. They are watching the income claims. If you tell your audience they can make $10,000 a month with your secret system and you don't have to have the receipts to prove it's typical, you're in the danger zone. People ask me all the time, Teresa, isn't what you do the same thing? Absolutely not. In affiliate marketing, I recommend a tool like Go High Level or Aweber or vidIQ. If you buy it, I get a commission. You use the tool to build your business. I don't get paid to recruit you into a downline. I don't get a piece of your soul for the next 5 years, okay? I promote Wealthy Affiliate to help you make money online. I'm an affiliate. In a predatory MLM, the product is often just an excuse to recruit. If 90% of the company's revenue comes from members buying the training rather than outside customers buying a service, that's a red flag. That's big enough to cover a football field. If you're a content creator or an entrepreneur, here are your 3 rules for 2026 to stay out of the FTC's crosshairs. No baseless income claims, okay? Don't promise quit your job tomorrow money. Talk about supplemental income or building a skill. The 90-10 rule. If 90% of your people are quitting, your product sucks. Fix the problem before you fix the marketing. Transparency is queen. Always disclose your affiliate links. Use that sovereign bridge page, the Sovereign Bridge page that we talked about to explain why you recommend something. The IM Mastery Academy takedown is proof that the get rich quick era is being dismantled. It is over. The get rich for real era, that's just starting. Now that is just starting. The Terrys are surrendering millions, but you don't have to surrender your dreams. You just have to build them on a solid foundation. If you want to learn how to do affiliate marketing the right way, no Lamborghinis and no lies, check out my Sovereign Roadmap. I'll leave the link in the pinned comment section below. And join me on the other side. Don't let the scammers make you cynical. Let them make you smart. Like this video if you're glad the FTC is cleaning up the streets, and hit that subscribe button for more Boss Move news, okay? I'm Teresa. Keep it real, keep it sovereign, and I'll see you in the next one.